guys, it's J&S
Gang.
What's up? Alright, so I know a lot of y'all want to know like how we met, obviously, since a lot of y'all know us, the ones that are subscribed to us, which thank you.
Appreciate y'all for y'all subscribe.
So I guess he's gonna start it off.
So there's just this one beautiful day. I went to the Boys and Girls Club at the school. When I came in up full of energy, charging everybody up. And then this little girl right here next to me.
Little girl, you little girl.
She had the nerve to say, "Why you doing all that, Ellen?"
No. That is not what happened.
So what happened?
What happened was you walked in there and you started being rude to everybody, like everybody. And then I don't even know what happened that day, but I was pissed off already to the point where like I didn't want to hear nobody yelling. Comes in there yelling at the top of his lungs like some crazy person. And I'm like, can you shut up? I mean, why do you have to be so loud? Why are you so childish? And then you want to see, you want to tell me what you said?
I'm looking like, who this girl think she talking to? She don't even know me. Like, I'm known for talking about people, so don't come at me sideways.
Well, at the same time, I was new.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I didn't care. It's just the fact she came at me talking to me like that, so.
Well, how else?
So then after that, a few days went by, and I started to sit back and see that I actually liked her.
How?
You know how
you didn't even know me.
You know how boys do. They stare, and they be talking to themselves. They be like, "Dang, she kind of cute. I might want to go talk to her."
Look, okay, first of all, we didn't even talk. I was sitting in the front most of the time. He was in the back because we had some, what's it called? Some collegiate steps. I guess we can say that, right? Collegiate steps. And so every Monday we would go or every other Monday we would go. And I didn't really talk to nobody because I didn't know anyone.
She was the quiet one, the one that sits in the corner by herself.
Listening to her music.
Pretty much on her phone all day.
I mean, I had friends, but I usually would just like argue with them. And
me being the person that I am, I don't like for nobody to be left out alone. So I figured that, I'll just go talk to her, make her laugh, get her attention. Just show her what I'm about.
Like you something special?
I'm the specialest thing y'all ever see.
He's lying.
So one night we're coming from the collegiate steps.
October 17th.
October 17th, y'all wondering.
I already know.
Riding in the van, back to the Boys and Girls Club.
Alright, so this is where I usually sit in the corner, like by myself, like on the side. And I decided to sit by the doors that time, I think because everybody took my spot or something. And he sat right behind me. He sat right behind me. So yeah, I didn't really talk to him. I was just kind of in my own zone. And then
I was like, I'm gonna talk to her. Like, I'm scared. I can't talk to her. I might get rejected. So now I'm like, nah, I'm gonna talk to her. So I say, what's your name? And she said, my name is
Jeanette. That is not what happened. Jeanette. I did not say it like that.
She did.
He was talking to me, and I at that point, I didn't like him because, we had already gotten into an argument once. And after that, we didn't really talk because I didn't like him because of the way he was and the way he talked to people. And, he would tell me, he's like, what'd you say? You said, nah, you knew who I was. You liked me. And I was like, boy, I didn't even know you. I didn't even want to talk to you. All right, so tell him the rest.
So I said, give me your phone. And it shocked me because she just gave it to me.
I lived in a small country, like a small little town.
I said, okay, she just gave it to me. That's surprising because most girls like, boy, I don't know you. You can't have my phone. So I acted like I was scrolling through her Twitter.
You did?
Then I went to the contacts. I said, well, I got the chance. I'm going to go ahead and put my number in her phone. So I put it in there.
What'd you put it in as?
I put it in as babe.
No. He put it in as him. That's it. Him. with the little emoji, the little heart emoji, or the little, what is it? The one that has the heart eyes. Yeah, that one. He put it in as him, and I was like, the fuck? And he texted himself. What'd you text yourself?
Hey, baby.
Nah. He don't even remember. It was hey sexy. I was like, is he for real?
Yeah, it was. Hey, sexy.
And I was like, I just looked at him. What'd you tell me?
She didn't even know what I did. To tell you the truth, I basically snitched on myself because I started smiling. She said, "What did you do?" I said, "Nothing. I didn't do nothing." So
And I'm not stupid. I know how to look back.
being smart. She didn't look back. Being smart, I exit out the phone out, exit out everything, and she's like, "What did you do? What did you do?" So I guess she got to looking, and she came across the message, and then she tried to hit me. Why would you do that? I said, "What you mean? I didn't even do nothing."
No.
Gosh.
That did not happen. I swear to God. That is not how it went
Always
out.
gotta be that way.
Shut up. Anyways, that is not what happened. So, he gave me my phone and he said, what did he say? He said, hit me up. And I was like, what? He's like, hit me up. I was like, why? And he's like, nah, because I want to talk to you. And I was like, excuse me? I was like, who do you think you are? And then I looked at my messages because obviously I knew he had done something. And that was like the last thing I looked at. And I saw him with the little heart emoji eyes. And I was like, what the heck? Like, who is this? And I saw what he sent himself. Hey, sexy. And I was like, I confronted him. I was like, so you want me to hit you up and you think you something special? And he was like, nah, come on, hit me up tonight. I was like, no, I'm not going to hit you up. I don't want to talk to you. What if I don't want to talk to you?
I like, so you just gonna leave me hanging?
I was like, maybe. I mean, okay, I didn't know the guy. We didn't get along. So I was like, why would I hit him up? But, I mean, he was okay. He was kind of cool. So, later that night, you know, I hit him up.
Actually, I text myself that first time. So then when I got home, I said, I'm gonna make sure she don't forget. So I texted her again. It took her for 2 years to finally send me a text back.
I was debating on whether I should text you or not.
She debated for literally 2 hours.
2 hours. I got the message instantly because I'm always on my phone. And so I looked at it and I was like, dang, should I really hit him up? Like, should I really text him? Because at the same time, I kind of thought he was a player just because he had a girlfriend, guys. He had a girlfriend
No, I
at
didn't.
that point.
She don't understand what was going on. I told her over and over.
That is such a lie. Yes, they were not going through a great phase. They weren't like, they were like
We
to the
was
point.
already broken up.
No, that is such a fucking lie.
We was done. Done for good.
They weren't done. I promise you, y'all, they weren't done. I have the messages all the way from there, so I don't know what you're
Yes,
talking about.
these we was basically done. I told her that.
They were, but still, they were not broken up officially.
That because she won't respond to my texts.
He had a really bad
So she didn't want to accept it. The fact that I didn't want to be with her no more. Y'all boys get me. You know what I'm saying? So then I started to talk to her. Then a few nights later, we talked on the phone. Had a good conversation, talking about everything.
Okay, hold on. While we were talking, like, not talking on the phone, but while we were texting, this boy was flirting hardcore. And I was like, nah, I'm not about to do that. You know, he has a girlfriend, even though they're in a bad spot or whatever, or they're about to break up, I ain't doing that. Y'all, girls get me. See, not all girls
That's
just,
retarded.
you know, do that.
That's retarded.
How is that retarded?
Because.
Because what?
What was
Because
the
we
point?
didn't- Because I wasn't about to mess up a relationship. I wasn't
The
about to
relationship-
get in a relationship with you.
The relationship
If you
was
were already
already
with someone
messed
else.
up. The relationship was thrown in the garbage.
He kept telling
Throwing
me
it
that
in the garbage.
He kept telling me that he was trying to break up with her, but at the same time, I told him, you know, don't do that if you're just trying to get with me, because that ain't how we do things.
And I told her that ain't about all that stuff being going on that I was tired of going through.
Yeah. He
So-
told me that stuff.
You know, they had to take charge.
So we were just friends.
Get everything right. First, we were just friends for about a good 2 months. 2 months. That was mighty long.
But I mean, was it worth it?
Yeah, it turned out to be worth it overall. Once I got rid of that other it.
It did not take you 2 months to get rid of her. It took you like 2 weeks. Because
I didn't say it to me.
I know, but you just made it sound like it.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyways, but we talked as friends, and you know, as time went on, I started liking him. He was funny.
What my shirt say? King, that's what I do.
King.
I make everybody fall in love with me. Yes, sir. Yes.
No.
Yes, sir.
No. Anyways, but yes, we talked on the phone. We talked about everything. Okay, he was basically like my best friend when I came here because I was new. Like, I didn't know nobody. I didn't really like talk to nobody. And so once I started talking to him, I pretty much just always told him like what was going on, what was happening.
She opened up. I had to help because, you know.
It was hard.
You know how
guys.
girls are. They don't like to tell nobody nothing because they're afraid somebody gonna use it against them. Or
It's
they gonna
true,
go to talk
though.
behind their back. They just assume everybody's the same.
Well, it's just, you know, it's hard for girls to get in like something with the guy whenever, you know, the guy before has hurt them. So that happened to me. And then I had some other past issues, you know, with other people. And I just told him everything. I basically told him what was going on, my house, like how my family and everything was. Not house, I don't know why I said house. But how my family was. And he accepted it. He was like, I'll be there.
You know, they had to tell him. I'd be there for her, help out.
To be honest, I never thought I would be dating him. Like, I always thought that we would probably just be friends. Just because he would always flirt, but I was like, I think, what was the first, I don't know how, like what, you broke up with her, and then, oh, when he broke up with her, he was like, I broke up with her. I was like, all right, what you need, a reward? Like, I'm not gonna get with you just because you broke up with her. And he was like, dang, for real, and blah, blah. I was like, yeah, I mean, we gotta be talking for a good amount of time. And he's like, all right. And look at you. You waited it out.
Yep, so our official date was
December 7th.
of 2016.
I know it hasn't been that long, but, like, that's the official day he asked me to be his girlfriend.
After a basketball game.
Yes, after a basketball game. And it was what? It was like all together, your sister, your brother, everybody. So I got to meet everybody. I got to meet your coach. It was a weird experience, y'all. It was like our first date, I guess you could say. Right?
Yep, at the Mavericks game.
The Mavs game. It was fun.
It was a fun night experiencing.
He tried to kiss me that day.
What?
I forgot about that.
What do I look like?
Okay. We were waiting to get on the van, like, because it was like a group thing. And I don't remember, he was hugging me. And he looks at me, and he just, like, goes for it. And it threw me off so much because he, like, it was so quick. It was, like, 1 second, y'all. Like, 1 second. And he didn't even aim correctly.
See, what happened was she moved a little too quick. She moved quicker than what I did. So it just looked bad on my part. So, like...
But it was cute. Like, it was cute. I mean, we had been talking for a really long time. So, it was like, okay.
So now we are, you know, we're together. We're going, learning about each other every day.
He's frustrating, though.
I'm the best.
He is the best, but
I'm a
he's
comedian.
frustrating.
I do what I want. Yes, sir. Y'all agree with me?
See
Yes.
what he does? See?
Uh-huh.
He raises his voice so freaking loud.
Well, all right.
All right.
So that's the end of our little story.
December 7th, guys. Official day. And then our anniversary is coming up. 4
Up to
months.
7th of April.
April 7th.
Yes.
4 months.
Okay, guys. So it was nice talking to y'all. We will be keeping y'all updated with the videos. Got another one coming soon. Keep a lookout. Give me all the likes y'all can. Give me about 500 subscribers. 2 million views. And I tell you,
Just
we'll
enjoy
be the
it.
best. We'll give y'all the time of y'all life. Always and forever.
Just
Tell
enjoy.
all your friends
oh my
about
God.
us.
I hate you.
Just
Stop.
spread the word.
Just spread
Cause
the
we
word.
on
please.
the we on the come up. Y'all will see us over and over all over YouTube. Deuces.